Hello, today I want to show you a couple of different ways of embedding videos into like a discussion board or any place within Blackboard that has a text box area that you would want to post any kind of video or even a playlist. And so this Blackboard may look different than the ones you have at your institution. This is Course Sites by Blackboard. This is the actual Blackboard's actual product. Um, and so I just have a sandbox area here to play around with. And so it's really bare bones at this point. And so I'm just going to click here on discussions, and I've actually created a little forum here just called Media Practice. I do this a lot of times with my students so they can learn how to do this themselves, because it is a really neat thing that if they want to, within their own discussion boards, to have those kinds of resources, it makes a lot of times for a richer discussion. So here I just have this little forum for Media Practice, and I'm going to create a thread, and I'll give it a little YouTube subject of subject header of YouTube mashup. We'll call it. So I'll show you that one first. All right. So with this, what you might notice sometimes when you come into this text box area, it does have these three different toolbars, but every once in a while you might come into it where you just have the one, and if that's the case, just look over here and this double chevron on the far right, just click on that and that will bring in your other toolbars which you'll need for putting in videos. Alright, so while I have this set up, I've opened up a new tab and I just need to actually go to YouTube. I happen to have it kind of a quick link here for it. And so I could search for a certain video, or just for this I'm just going to pull something up here, use one that I've looked at before. So this one on the pulpomizer. And so the thing with this is, if you've ever shared videos from YouTube, you might come down here and find this short URL that pops up whenever you click this to share, and this window pops open. But for Blackboard does not like the short one. You actually need this long one up here at the top in the address bar. And so if you highlight that, copy it, or you could click Control C or Command C depending on whether you're on PC or Mac. And I'm going to come back here to the Blackboard window, and on this mashups, I'm going to click and I'm going to go down here to YouTube video. When I click on that, it's going to open up this box. I'm going to click into the search bar, paste that URL, and tell it to go. And there it shows my video. So I will select that, and for this, it kind of depends on your institution. Sometimes you can full screen it from there, sometimes you can't. Most places I've worked you can. I think one university I'm at right now, it doesn't, so they have to go to the actual URL. So I typically will put it as a thumbnail, but just in case it doesn't work on somebody's computer through the thumbnail itself, I'll go ahead and I'll click this Show YouTube URL as a yes, and I'll show you why in just a moment. So I will submit that. You can preview if you want. It adds these extra spaces for some reason, which is kind of odd, so I just get rid of them. And so here I've got my video thumbnail. I've got the title, a little bit of info. It's actually not giving the username, the date that it was added, and then the YouTube URL. And you could type in other things. So you could put this within a Blackboard thread in any place that you wanted, right? You could type in something. If you had a table in there, you could put it within a table cell, whatever it might be. But I just want to show you very quickly how to just put a video up in there. So I click submit, so I can click on this to see that video. Alright, so you can reply, quote, and all this. So I can click on this, and play it right there. And then, okay, so now, and it may just be it may actually be my computer, right? Not allowing it to go full screen from here. If I really wanted to make it full screen, I could then, you know, I could close this, and then I can click on that URL. So if you don't make that option available, this won't be there, and so they would only have one way of viewing things. You know, they could go and then look it up. But this is one way that I like to do it very quickly and easily. Alright, and so that's all there is to using the mashup function to put a YouTube video into a Blackboard course area. So it could be a discussion board post, it could be a content area, you know, those who are instructors, you can put a content you know, area and do that sort of thing as well. Just wherever it is that you would have that text box functionality open to you and to make that happen. Alright, and then I'll show you the other ways in a couple of other videos.